Good day. It's Mike Kirkman here at BuK Dragon Boat, and this is Dragon Boat DIY. And today is the second short video in a series of fabricating a BuK OEM steering arm. In fact, we're going to fabricate 4 of these here today, but I'm going to show you how we get one blank trimmed up in the saw. If you remember my first video, what we did is we took a full-length plank of Cumaru. It was a 1x6 plus by 8 foot long, and we glued that together with epoxy into this big chunk of wood. And now I'm going to show you how we turn this into the 2 blanks that we will use to further mill and finish the steering arm. So the first thing you want to do is, there are typically some high spots of epoxy along the edge, and we do need a nice clean straight edge to ride along the guide of the saw. And so I can see I've got a little blob of epoxy. So I'm just using some very coarse sandpaper on this 5-inch disc sander. And once we've got a nice smooth surface to run up against the fence here of the saw, put that over there, we're going to set this saw to cut this edge, but we're only going to take off about a 1/4 inch. And the reason for that is, you know, we've got these unsightly grooves, and we want to just get a nice clean finish. So I'm going to set my saw, the width here again is 5.5 inches, so I'm going to set my saw at 5 5/16, and that's going to take off enough of this to give us a nice clean edge, which will continue on and allow us to cut this right in half at 2.5 inches. So let's get that little operation done. I'm going to put the ear protection on. I'm going to run a dust collector. So let's turn that on. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a nice clean edge now to continue on with the fabrication of the blank. And I don't know if you can see on the video, but you can barely see the glue line of the epoxy. And as I mentioned in my first video, the epoxy is gap filling, so you're not going to get any glue, any voids in the 3 laminations. But now we've got a nice clean surface. This is going to be the edge of 1 steering arm blank. And again, it's 2.5 inches wide. So now we can set the saw guide at 2.5 inches exactly. And all we're going to do now is use this clean surface up against the fence. We're going to cut 2.5, and then we're going to cut another 2.5, and that's going to give us our 2 blanks. And that'll take us to video number 3. Here we go again. Make sure you use hearing protection, and you want to collect the dust as well. So we're going to Okay, so we just tripped the breaker because I'm pushing it a little too hard in an attempt to get this video done with, but we'll finish this one up a little bit later. But you can see we're going to end up with 2.5 by 2.5 blocks, and this is the blank. That's going to require some additional milling and finishing and sanding and varnishing, staining and varnishing to give us the final product. But we'll leave it there for today. Please tune in, and if you want to go to our YouTube channel, Dragon Boat DIY, you can subscribe to that channel to get updates when we upload videos. Please like this video. Please like this post. Please like my YouTube video as well. And everybody, just have a great day. Thank you.